Okay, so it's Wednesday, January 19th, 2025. Um, I'm just coming in from work, and here I am sitting in my car in a parking lot here in Whitby. It's a plaza just behind my home, to be honest, just about a minute or two walk to my home. And I'm just sitting in my car here. I'm just, kind of mulling over my day and some new developments in my life. At least, well, one new development in my life. Um, but going back to the day, today was a good day. It was quite a relaxing day. The job that I do can be quite intense at times. Um, compared to some of the other days that I've had, today has been a fairly good day. Um, to be honest, I can't see myself too good on this camera. Too much reflections. Yeah. Today was a fairly decent day. So I'm sitting in this parking lot right here, and just thinking because, like I said, there has been a new development in my life, and it's not really positive, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Um, Now, I'm the kind of person who has, for the most part, over the years, been taking good, fairly good care of myself. I'm good enough. I wouldn't say I am exceptional in the way in taking care of my health, because I don't think I exercise much, and I don't think, I could have done better. That's what I'm trying to say in terms of taking care of my health. Maybe eating better, exercise more, the whole works. So, but nevertheless, over the years, I've always endeavored to see my doctor at least twice a year to get a physical done and, a checkup as we would call it. Now I'm just over 60, so to be honest, I have been fairly healthy. Um, It was about maybe 2022. I realized that, okay, my blood sugar was going up. I realized I was pre-diabetic. So that has been something I have been managing. Knock on wood, I have not had, you know, the necessity has not been there, or the need has not been there that I, require meds to manage my blood sugar. Essentially, what I've been doing is just about, exercise and diet, managing my, better diet and a bit of exercise, and just making sure that I eat well. So last week I did another blood work because I wanted to see where my blood sugar was, because the thing about high blood sugar, if you're not on insulin or that kind of stuff and you're not testing, um, sometimes you don't know what's going on inside your body, right? I had no way of knowing what's going on inside my body. And so, but I wanted to know what's going on, where my A1C was. That's exactly what I'm talking about. A1C is an average of your blood sugar, I think, over a 3-month period in your bloodstream. Yeah. So I did some blood work and some other work that my doctor specified. And the results came back. That was last Friday. The results came back, and I looked at it on Monday, I think, Monday evening. And there were a few, spots there that I did not like, but there was one there where he checked a liver protein or liver enzyme that was a bit high, right? And so, not to get into the fine details now, that is going to require me to be on well, I had a consultation call with my doctor today to discuss the findings of the lab tests, the blood work, and he's prescribing a new medication for me um, as a part of a whole health regimen as a it's a preventative measure, so to speak. But it's the kind of meds that I would have to be on for the rest of my life. Once I start it, um, you know, I can't stop, even if it's helping me, I can't stop. That's the nature of the medication, And he's saying that, you know, the fact that the result of that specific test is it is caused me to be more prone to be prone to a certain disease, which I won't go into. So as it is right now, I don't have like a chronic issue that I'm confronting. Well, maybe it's chronic, yes, but it's not a disease per se. Just some, what should I say, some tests that are a little bit too high, which would indicate that, well, um, you know, things could go haywire if I don't manage it. So hence this new medication, right? So I'm here sitting in this parking lot right here, about to head into the pharmacy because he had already faxed the meds to the pharmacy. We discussed the meds in detail, and that's my doctor and I, and and all of that. And I spoke to some one or two other. Well, the doctor himself told me that he's also on this medication. So while it's not, while I would rather not having to not have to be on another, to be on another medication, but the fact that he's also on it, um, has caused a bit more, a little bit of level of comfort. I also spoke to another coworker who is also on that medication. So, they said misery love company. So I know I'm not alone on this journey, right? But the fact of the matter is, I have told my wife over and over, I don't want to be on any kind of lifetime medication. And here I am in a situation where I'm gonna have to head into this pharmacy and pick up this medication to start this evening, which I'm gonna be on for the rest of my life. It's a preventative measure. The medication is. But nevertheless, I did not want to be on another meds. But what am I gonna do? I'm looking at this camera and I can't see my face. I don't know. I know it's recording, but all I'm getting is glare. So glare. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's the situation right now. I'm here just kind of mulling over. Whoa, man. What my life is going into a trajectory that I'm not really happy about. But nevertheless, it could have been worse. Um, I guess the moral of this whole conversation, or what I'd like to get across, is that as men, we need to, not just men, whether you're a man or a woman, to take care of yourself. I don't think I did a good job of taking care of my health over the years. When you kind of take things for granted and you think you're tough, and sometimes we tell ourselves that that will never happen to me, or so on and so forth. Well, sometimes these things do catch up to us. I have not been negligent, in terms of my health, but like I said, we can always do better. And as we get older, because I'm over 60 now, things start to fall apart. So this could be a part of the trend where things are falling apart. So but nevertheless, you know, what I like you to take away from this conversation is the fact that take care of yourself. Don't take anything for granted. Because we have a saying back home where I'm from that sometimes when you think it's peace and safety, it's sudden destruction. Now I haven't reached that point yet, but you get the gist of what I'm saying, right? So yeah, new medication, one a day for the rest of my life. So like I said, take care of yourself. Um, do the things that you think are required to keep you healthy. Do what it's required. And this whole new thing that I'm facing right now, um, kind of giving me, it's giving me a bit of a new perspective, a new outlook or new outlook on life. I mean, while I am not facing anything that is, um, what's the right word? Um, when your life is in danger. Yeah, what's the word that you use again? From a disease. Yeah, I'm not facing anything like that, but it still has given me a new perspective because I realize that life is short, and um, I'm just gonna make the best of every day, starting today. No more excuses. I'm just gonna do the things that I want to do and I've always wanted to do. I'm gonna do it. Stop with the whole lot of excuses. Enjoy life. Take care of myself. Um, go places because to be honest, man, no one knows. I don't know if I have tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, I just wanted to share this. I'm just coming in from work. I haven't, like I said, I'm sitting in the parking lot here. I'm just about to step into the pharmacy to pick up that medication. So I haven't even spoken to my wife about this yet. I haven't. And I won't upload this video until I have a chat with her because she deserves to know this before the whole world, right? So yeah, it's a new day with new challenges and new things to confront and work on in life. Yeah. Anyway, this is another entry into my daily vlog or my daily diary again. I started this daily thing and I'm gonna continue it because I think it's necessary. It's a way of documenting life and you know, yeah. So until we talk again, you take care of yourself, all right? And literally, I mean that. Take care of yourself. All right? All the best now. Bye bye.